Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we are here for Lord of the Mysteries episode 5. Last episode, we had Triss go from Triss to Trissy, and Trissy escaped us. So presumably Trissy's going to come back as a character at some point, obviously for like a rematch-esque thing, if I had to guess. But yeah, we'll see where that goes. That was a kind of a very condensed episode, all into one thing. Very enjoyable episode, and yeah, we'll see where this continues building. Maybe we'll actually get to read the Antigonus notebook this episode, because that had to get approved back whenever we first got it. It had to get approved by like the church. I forget what the exact name of it, but the church that they are under, it had to get approved by them first. So we'll see what they end up doing with it, if we're going to end up getting to actually take a look at it this episode, where we're going to go. The past two episodes have been more like one-off mysteries, which has been very interesting. The first two episodes were all kind of one big thing together to get the notebook, and then we ended up fighting Clown as like the big climax. But the past two episodes have been very, very one-off things with like Vincent from episode 4, and then Triss to Trissy in episode 5. So, good stuff. We'll see where we go in this one, if it's going to kind of interlink maybe some of this stuff. I don't really know where we're going to go, but I'm excited to find out, to say the least. But anyway, per usual, remember to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, to talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions. So remember to check out either of those, everyone will. Now, the further step straight into Lord of the Mysteries, episode 6. Is this 6 at this point? Wow, it's actually episode 6. I might have said 5 in the beginning, but it's episode 6. Long episode today, too. Although all of them are pretty much 30 minutes plus every single time, so. This is the teacher? This is the teacher. This is the teacher from back at the end of episode 3. Or 4. I forget which episode. I think it was 3. It was the teacher dude who had like the big skull creature. Don't know what Beyonder he is, but I think that has to be, yeah, definitely him. Oh my god! Well, we're starting the episode off hot. Jesus Christ, we're losing fingers. Oh, or is that chalk? Oh, I thought that was a finger. That's chalk. Oh my god, it's bloodied chalk. Christ. What is up with this teacher? Episode's literally called Teacher. I didn't even, okay. Nook's Internal Archive. We're heading off to now, August 18th, 1349, Lamud Castle. Interesting. The Wraith of a Knight. So we're here today. Are abnormally strong. Oh, we got another one of these fucking special item things. Last time we used one of these, it didn't go so well. So hopefully this goes a little better. Mutated Sun Sacred Emblem. So we're gonna have to last a minute being within 15 meters of it. I feel like Dun's about to get abused again, because every episode the man gets beat up worse and worse. He's been going through it. Whoa, that's kind of terrifying. So, within its area affecting the idiots who after 6 hours, and they only have 2.5 hours left now, that's a nerve-wracking. 2.5 hours before they have to fucking get rid of it. Oh, that's such a cool scenery shot. Dude, it looks so sick. Guns drawn. So basically the mission right now is contain. This is basically... Oh boy. Is that even Dun? I actually don't think Dun is on this mission. No, that's not Dun. That's a different guy. Oh, I forget. He's worked with us before, but that is not Dun, I don't think. This is a different guy that Klein is with right now. I think we have seen him before, though. Oh my god. Okay, I think we found our Wraith. Christ! Quite a hot start to this episode. Is that Dun? Some of the shots he doesn't look like Dun, because I remember there's a guy that I remember looking... Okay, no, that is Dun. There's just some shots that don't look like him, and I remember there being another guy that we've worked with in the past who looks very similar to Dun. But no, that is Dun. We'll see with his abilities here in a second to confirm. That is a dangerous looking sword. Yo, it's a fucking headless fucking knight. That's so cool looking. Are we ready for hand-to-hand combat like this? Requiem Charm. What do these do? Oh, did it lock him in place? Okay, it didn't lock him in place for fucking long. Dear God. Ooh. Jesus, done! I'm sorry, it's not funny, but it's kind of funny how Dunn gets beat the fuck up every single fight we're in. This poor dude cannot catch a break to save his life. Dear God. Oh no, it's fucking kicking it away! Ah, God, the timer's gonna fucking reset now. Oh my God. We're chopping bullets in half! Guys, we might be in danger here. Klein's going after it. No! Oh no! Wait, what? Oh, Dunn helped him out there. Dunn helped him out. That was Dunn using his nightmare abilities, right? That has to be what that was. Dunn like reset us back to a certain point. Because we know that's what Dunn does as well. He works with your dreams and perception of reality in the same way that a Wraith would, because it affects your nightmares and things like that. Oh, that's so fucking good. Everything that they were watching and everything that was happening was all part of a dream world that Dunn had set up while he stayed there for a minute to let that take effect. That's so smart. Oh my God. Yup. Everything that occurred there was all part of a dream world that Dunn had created using his nightmare abilities to make the Wraith think it was real. Damn, Wraith got tricked in its own fucking game. Yo, what a play by Dunn. I was clowning on him for getting beat up, but it was all part of the master plan. All part of the master plan. Yeah, I don't know if we would have made it out of that one. Deep attachment to this world. Centuries old at the very least. More interesting. So he said race of this strength are usually centuries old, but then he said there's evidence to suggest this one only formed recently. Yeah, that's interesting. That really would make it an anomaly. Yeah, that's very interesting. God, not another mirror, man. Can we be done with mirrors? Oh, it's a painting. Okay, I thought it was a mirror for a second. For the epoch. Damn! That makes sense. First Baron of Lamud. He just vanished. What if he became a Wraith? What the fuck did you just say to me? That's the teacher? The teacher's name is AZIK, right? Bitch, what? That's what? I mean, we did see him with that crazy, like, skull creature, so I was wondering what the fuck was going on, but... Huh? He was doing something weird. I think he was literally drawing that castle at the beginning of this episode, no? Yeah, he's literally drawing the castle at the beginning of this episode. That makes sense. Oh, they kind of split up from each other? Yeah, so they don't all become idiots. Makes sense. Klein obviously wants to investigate to figure out if AZIK is maybe involved. Or, I guess maybe not. I guess they are just keeping watch while the others rest. You're not really gonna go exploring or anything. That'd be dumb. That's better than using Requiem charms. Arcos only show that the sacred emblem comes Intius and is related to the sun pathway, but its source was never identified. Is it due to interference? Ooh. Is he gonna try and figure out where it came from? To use the fog. See if he can wipe away whatever's like the interference that's holding back for someone from figuring out what it is. Mm-hmm. Is it gonna be fucking AZIK or something? The Eternal Blazing Sun. Is this another fucking cult? Oh, the church. Oh, the Church of the Eternal Blazing Sun. They call themselves a church, but it just feels like, man, there's a lot of church sectors in this series. There's a lot of cult sectors in this series to keep up with. We got, Oh god, I'm forgetting the names of the ones from the past 2 episodes now. I'm gonna go check. They were in the little descriptor thing, so I'll just look at those. Yeah, the demonist sect. We've got them, who, yeah. We know all of the above, like, most of them are females, but that's because whenever you become a witch, you become a female. Or at least I think that's what a comment clarified, that it's not like something he did like they thought, some ritual that he did. It's literally when you become a witch, you become a female. I think someone commented that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Then the one in this episode, if I can find... oh, here it is. The Aurora Order. I was gonna say a something, but I couldn't think of the word. The Aurora Order, yes. This one has to do with the true creator. Hang on. There was a comment left regarding speculation I had on the true creator. Let me go see what that comment said. Bro, I can't find this comment. Oh my god. Whatever. I fucking give up. I don't want to spend another hour looking for it, but alas, the Aurora Order, and I think there was one more in episode 3, right? Or this one might have been about... oh yes, the Secret Order as well. Okay, I got him back down again. So this is the 4th epoch, which is Solomon Empire and its nobles. They literally just said that painting was from the 4th epoch, right? Late 4th epoch. Could this be Solomon Empire and its fall? Could this be a castle from the Solomon Empire? And could AZIK be one of the fallen nobles that has become a monster because of it? And he's part of this secret order that uses or has the ties to this empire? Because I'm pretty sure if we go back to episode 3, Klein brings it up to the teacher. I think it's at the end of this episode, right? Yes. And what do you know? He's a history teacher. AZIK is a history teacher. And Klein brings up... he doesn't bring up... he just brings up Hornashis. Okay. Interesting. So we got... Secret Order, Aurora Order, and Demonist Sect. Is it literally like empowered by the fucking sun? Jesus! There's a person in there? So that drop of golden liquid is the reason 30782 can't be controlled by the seal. So they can't control it with like a seal like they could with the little puppet thing. They trapped it in the box, it couldn't do anything to them. But this thing, no matter what you do, if you're in its vicinity for too long, you'll become an idiot. That is what that dialogue said there. Hold on. Yeah. Eternal Blazing Sun possesses the sun pathway. So this golden liquid, whatever the fuck it is, powered that shit up. And now Klein, like, brought himself there. That's cool. This fog is really useful. Expensive Beyonder material. I don't know if you should touch it. Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, he is, like, in a memory, so it's not like it can really affect him, right? What the fuck? Oh my god! Is that the sun? Jesus! Ooh. What the fuck is going on? Oh, fuck! Wake up! You need to get out of the fog! Wake up! It's time to wake the hell up! Wow, I called it. Touching that was not a good idea. It's good to say I called that, I guess. Oh, and his wounds all not like fully healed, but Jesus. The divination pointed toward a sun. That wasn't the eternal blazing sun. Oh, fuck. He thinks he gazed directly at the deity that those people praise and like worship. By touching that, he literally... That's... Ooh. It wouldn't even be a pile of ash. But I mean, that didn't damage him in real life, did it? He's still in the fog at the moment. And then it all falls off. Angel of Pure White. The method for creating the flaring sun charm. Must not gaze directly at gods. Yeah. Or for solo tanking the boss for 1 minute and surviving. Sequence 4? Damn, so he got a sequence recipe for staring at the god. This is tanking the boss for 1 minute and surviving. Is that in reference to the Wraith, or is that in, because he didn't stare at the god for a minute. The whole minute thing had to do with the boss, the Wraith, not that god or deity that he just stared at. Interesting, so we got a sequence 4. Unshadowed, is that, but that's on the sun pathway, right? I mean, you could help with that, but I guess maybe that could be viable information in the future if somebody needs to know how to get to sequence 4. He has the information to do so. He has the recipe to do so, but that has no use for him because he's not on the sun pathway. Like, use for himself directly. Was the blood of a god. Yeah, that's insane if that is the blood of a deity in that. To exploit that drop of deity blood. This place has seen better days, dear god. Oh, morphing it all back together. And you're A-okay. That was crazy. Okay, so you guys might have to clarify because so far, I mean, I've been under the opinion that anything that happens in the Grey Fog is not occurring in reality. Would he have actually died from staring at the deity like that? Would he have genuinely burned alive if the fog had not protected him? Because if he would have, then that means he can still die in there, and it possibly could affect his real life body. Like if he dies in there, maybe he just like flatlines in the real world. I don't know. Yeah, probably a good idea to not stare at them. Then again, it's not like you knew you were dealing with a deity. Okay, yeah, that's another question I had. Angel of Pure White. Could that be the name for the deity? The Angel of Pure White? Could that possibly be the deity's name? Crazy beginning of this episode. We're only 12 minutes in. You've got mail. This is gonna talk about first. We're going through all the epochs here. The first epoch, Age of Chaos. The Creator awakens from the chaos, creating the first light and forming all things from his body. The second epoch, the Dark Epoch. The Evernight Goddess awakens. That's the one that we worship. I say we, but like, you know, our group. The third epoch, Cataclysm Epoch. Humans survived the Great Cataclysm with the blessing and protection of the gods. The fourth epoch, Epoch of the Gods. Frequent wars and changing of dynasties. The fifth epoch, Iron Age. The seven gods bless the northern continent. Interesting that's called the Epoch of the Gods. That's very interesting. And you know, it says frequent wars and changing dynasties. Would make sense. It has to do with the Solomon Empire that they mentioned. They were probably taken out during this epoch. Koi University. Ooh, that's what the letter was that he found. This is dangerous. Because if he has anything to do with that wraith that was at that castle, that was clearly probably his castle. I'm nervous to say the least. Or at least he has ties to that castle. Yeah, it could be a relation thing. It could be like AZIK is a what is the word I'm looking for? He's part of the bloodline, but there's like a word I'm looking for. He's several generations down in the family. Not here at the moment. Oh, that's the castle he was fucking drawing. Oh god. I fear AZIK is about to show up behind you, my man. What's up, AZIK? Ooh. He's saying it's a part of dreams. I don't know what to think about this guy, because he says that he says they're dreams here on one hand, but on the other hand, we've seen him using this like giant skeleton fucking creature thing. Don't know what that's about. Main Peak Ruins. Klein trying to get the fuck out of there. He's like, thank you. All right, time to go. He's noping the fuck out of there. Oh, you want me to read it here? Oh. Oh. Sure. Yeah, there's a blood drawing on the fucking wall over there. You said it was a dream you were having, but that doesn't help me at all. That doesn't calm nerves. You're clearly acting weird. That was that castle was on a. Oh, it's this castle from fucking last episode. That's this one? Whoa. It's on a peak was more magnificent. Yes, that throne that looks fucking identical to the one in the fog. It's low and Intis was mentioned earlier this episode, wasn't it? It's true that ancient nation existed here long ago. Oh wait, they've read the notebook? When the fuck did that happen? I thought we had to wait. No different from humans today. Okay, this is all great and all the information we're getting here, and they're probably gonna get to it in a minute, but what the fuck does this connect to Hornashis and then the other thing? I forget the word that they'll repeat it at some point, but it was Hornashis and then something else. He's been hearing a lot more of Hornashis as of late, so that's what he's looking into. But there was another word in there as well. So how does this connect with those? Like what is it? How? Evidently, these people are from this mountain range called the Hornashis Mountain Range, and this is a culture or a society that lived there. But what does that have to do with all the? What does that have to do with Klein, basically? Bless them in the Evernight. Entombment, no corpses. They called her. Role of the Evernight, the mother of the sky. Yeah, related to the Evernight goddess, yes. It has to be. So could these people be from the second epoch then? Because going back to the second epoch, I can't fucking find the segment. Whatever the hell. Talking about the epochs, the second epoch was when it said the Evernight goddess awakened. What a... Why did that looks just like real coffee. That visual looks insanely real. That's crazy. I don't know. I feel like he might have poisoned it. I don't trust. No, I don't trust Klein. Don't drink the coffee, Klein. Don't drink the coffee. I don't trust him. Now he's questioning. Ooh, does he suspect he might not actually be Klein? Oh God. Your fate has had some erratic fluctuations. Very implicitly points to me. Oh boy. I don't trust this fucker, man. I don't trust him. Hi, buddy. No, oh my God, he's picked up on the fact that Klein knows that he might be just possibly might be a 1,000-year-old being. Just maybe. No, deny. Oh, does he not know himself? Oh, he's taking him here. Okay. Always been kind of cool. He will save me in the future. Ooh, this is getting interesting. So he doesn't even seem to realize. Whoa. My most beloved white steed. The visuals are so crazy, man. Ooh. My child often played here. Is that kind of how who he equates Klein to be, like his child? Interesting how whenever he saw that flashback, he immediately locked onto Klein. Sword heavy with himself. What the fuck? And we just killed that Wraith! Klein, if the divination is correct, you need to be honest with him. Be honest and he'll save you, apparently. What the fuck was that? Oh, that's fun! Oh, that's really fun. Save me! I thought he's... I feel like my life is at risk here. I don't know if he's gonna save me in the future if he kills me now. What the fuck? What kind of Beyonder is he? Damn, that Wraith was his son from 1,000 years ago. And now it's back. Klein saw a flash there. Klein actually saw the past for a second. Whoa! Evil spirits being suppressed underneath. Just a theory. What are the odds that this Wraith was keeping these spirits suppressed down there? Klein got the blicky fucking ready. Or suppressing ritual for sealing Wraiths. Whole coffin here. Is that his son? It's his son. Oh god. Even though we have the... Okay. Save in the future, my ass. It still might happen, to be fair, if that divination was correct or not. Oh, are these those suppressed spirits? Did he just absorb them? Oh my god. This episode is crazy. Some vultures there. Ooh, burning the corpses of war. Is this during the second epoch? Oh, I mean, fourth. Is this AZIK? It is. What brought him back to life? He was at the bottom of that body pile. Pale white will bring suffering, disaster. Oh my god! He has a stab wound through his head and he's just fine. He's totally fine. I think that went through his head. Maybe it went through his neck. Oh, it went through his neck. Okay. Still crazy. Jesus! I mean, when you're basically immortal, I mean, cursed though, huh? Yo, the head hitting the ground like that was crazy. This looks nuts. Oh god. Ooh, that's his skull creature. That's his skull creature we saw at the end of episode 3. Oh my god, that is so fucking cool looking. That is such a cool shot. Holy shit. That is such a cool shot. All the soldiers riding after this giant. That's so fucking cool looking. I still think the shot of the what we believe to be the true creator is still my favorite shot in this show. I think that shit looks crazy. Also, my thing, Klein stared at a deity and got burned alive for it. Dunn stared at the true creator and was fine. Even if he was reliving someone's dream, I believe, someone clarified, he was seeing what Vincent saw. So shouldn't he still be affected? because Klein saw the sun deity or whatever the hell it was through a dream like thing as well, through the fog. I don't know what the difference there is. Maybe there's some deities that if you look at them, or maybe it's different between like deities and the true creator. There's maybe a difference there. Ooh, it's like he's vicariously controlling it. That is terrifying. Fucking Titan ass skeleton headed your way. This shit looks immortal too. And a bunch of you about to get crushed. So then that's where he gets that armor. This is crazy. Oh my god, they all running? Oh no, this is him leading the charge on another war. So maybe he's not part of the Solomon Empire, because the Solomon Empire was an empire that lost and fell. So he can't be a part of that, which means he's not obviously not a part of the Secret Order, as I think it's been made pretty clear at this point. So he's not a part of that, because his empire clearly did not fall during the Fourth Epoch, even if they existed around the same time as that the Secret Order was established. Is that his lover there, maybe? Grand Baron Mahmud. Yeah, his wife and child. Interesting. Yeah, because I mean, if he's immortal, like his curse has done to him, his family grew up and died, and he still lived. It's very interesting that he lost his memories, though. He had to come back here to remember all of this. Wonder how that occurred. This is obviously as a lot of time has passed. That's his wife, she's sick. Are those the souls of people he's killed? Oh! He commands them? Bro, this guy... Oh, wait, this happened... His child is still super young. How the hell did this change so quickly? His child is still like the same age as he was in this scene here. How did this change so drastically, so quickly? It must just be his wife fell ill with like a terminal illness, and this changed him down this path. Ooh, oh, the curse. The curse is fucking with him. Yeah. Oh my god. That sword shattered. Did they both die? Or are they just asleep? I'm gonna hope for the latter, but I'm not too... I don't think that's very possible. So he left it all behind. Oh no, the child's still alive. I bet he left so they wouldn't be harmed, basically. He knew that whatever this curse is fucking with him, and he didn't want to harm his child. He came to his senses there at the end, and so he left them. Aww. Still begs the question how he lost his memories. But yeah, he noped the hell out of there. Corpse Collector Pathway Sequence Unknown. AZIK Eggers. Damn, so I guess he was just remembering all of that? Yeah. Now spare you from misfortune. What? They sealed him in there alive? What the fuck? And that's why the Wraith has no head. Someone dims the corpse suppression ritual so the Wraith appeared. So someone came and took his skull. Bloodline tracing. He's got blood manipulation. What sequence has blood manipulation? Ow! Okay, those eyes tell me he didn't mean for... Okay, never mind. I take it back. Fuck is going on? What the fuck is happening? Was that him trying to figure out what happened to the skull? That's okay, so that was him trying to trace it. Jesus Christ! Why did he need Klein for that? He, like, the blood went into Klein, and then then he pulled it back out? What the fuck did he use Klein for there? That fucking feather again. These feather things have been appearing all throughout the first 6 episodes. That erratic power in your fate. So it had something to do with that. Perhaps I will be of help too. But what would someone need his son's skull for? What does that do for them? Because they just ended up releasing a Wraith because they took away that suppression spell. Okay, a brave knight. Tenno, so his name was Tenno Eggers. What the fuck did... I have a lot of questions about this whole situation still. We're trying to find the skull, but obviously we'll probably, when we actually go do it, find out why the skull was taken, like for what purpose. And then also I would imagine we're gonna find out why AZIK lost his memories in the first place, because that's still a question I have as well. No. Yeah, that guy looks like it. But interesting, they also said the skull was taken 3 months ago, despite the son probably being dead for 1,000 years, or close to it. Really? Every few decades. And he begins to remember everything. Sometimes I have a daughter. What? Okay, so what if these dreams he's having is him remembering different lifetimes? Because if it's every few decades, every time he wakes up with new memories, he's effectively a new person. So what if there's different realities, and every single time he wakes up as a new person, he finds a new lover, has kids, relapses again, and then repeats the whole process? And that's why he's like, sometimes I have a daughter, she loves the handmade swings I made, sometimes I'm a feudal lord with a beautiful wife and 3 children. Like, sometimes all these dreams are him remembering past times before he lost his memories. But I always heard, yeah, that has to be it. And in every single reality, he ends up hurting them once the curse starts acting up again, and then he ends up losing his memories and then resets. I'm just calling it a curse for now because we don't know what else it could be. Every dream ends with me leaving in solitude. As I just said. I'm glad I called that. Let's see. Damn, that is really sad. Joy is fleeting, but loneliness endures. What a quote. Whew, that is, wow, rough backstory. Jesus. In theory, yes. So this is how he's gonna end up helping us. Damn, you will never be able to imagine the mental state of someone who has no past. You've got a starting line here. I was not expecting AZIK I mean, I knew he was going to be a big character after what we saw in episode 3, but god damn, I was not expecting it to be this crazy. Yeah. All his family that he remembers is in a totally other world. Yep. Yeah, I love that. The shot of his family from his actual world, and then a shot of his new family in this world. He has, yes, I still have Vincent and Melissa. He does have connections to them because he has some of Klein's memories. He still has that aspect of him where he's part Klein, part himself, but he's more himself than he is Klein because he doesn't have all of Klein's memories. Mm-hmm. Crazy episode. Wow, that was definitely one of my favorite episodes so far. There was a ton going on, but keeping up with it was very fun. That was great. Whew, that was heavy information ton episode. Heavy in an emotional aspect with AZIK. Was not expecting him to have that much of a backstory, and I still have so many questions regarding him as a character too. He's very clearly not out or done in this story even remotely. And then just so much information went on in this episode, learning about the whole the sun thing from the I already forgot the fucking name, I'm sorry. There's so many names of things, but the sun thing from the beginning of this episode, the like cult or church they call themselves that worships it, Klein seeing it, comparing that to how Dunn saw the true creator but was fine. And then I really think it might be a thing of like Dunn was seeing what Vincent saw and maybe that's why it didn't affect him. I don't quite know, but there's that happened, and then you had the whole thing with AZIK, which I was not expecting it to be that, like, just I don't know. I knew he was going to be an important character given what we saw with the giant fucking skull thing, but I was not expecting anything that happened in his backstory to be what it was. So that's all very interesting. The fact that he's lived countless lifetimes and all of them he ends up having to leave once his curse ends up acting up. I'm still calling it a curse. We don't really know what it is. Klein made the claim that he might be associated with death, but we really have no idea what it is. And we also found out that he is of the pathway. Let me find the name again. Grave or something. Yeah. Corpse collector. There you go. Corpse collector. But if we don't know what sequence he is, maybe he's like at such a high sequence level that this like big skeletal creature is a part of it. But then again, he literally died. He was at the bottom of that body pile and he was resurrected with this new power. So I don't know. I have a ton of questions about him still, and his story is clearly not done. But yeah, really good episode this week. This is another one of my favorite ones, I think. I think this one and 4 are probably my 2 favorite episodes so far, I think. But yeah, I think it is going to wrap it up from my reaction to Lord of the Mysteries episode 6. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.